I have updated the stream game and title. That should be there now. Hopefully. Picked up the Spear of Family Values. Nice. That's a good name. Chat, can you confirm that the stream game and title has updated? It has? Okay, cool. I've opened the game, but let me finagle some stuff really quick. Okay. So let me also... Jack Sims, thank you for the 43-month resub. I'm doing my tweet again. And me announcement. There we go. Now I have to make sure that my muscle memory from Helldivers doesn't cross over. But we'll see what happens. We need to find a couple more things. This would be... yeah, I think this is the 7th stream of Returnal. Should be 7. The other thing... like, we need to get the rest of these, and then... from what I've been told, at least I think Exodus has looked up some stuff, there's one more cutscene. Like, one more, like, ending thing we need to see. I don't know where we're gonna get that from. I might have to look it up, but... ideally, we finish the glyphs without too much trouble. It's just gonna be a little bit RNG. We need... yeah, we need one more glyph from this area, actually. If we don't get it, we can probably just leave and go to the tower and try to get that. I did do, like, a little bit of, like, a run here, but... only up to, like, a room. Test some stuff. I was messing with some settings. Let's see if we can find that damn thing. How did raids go last night? We got Zyros his AOTC, but it was not quick. It took a lot longer than it should have. This fucking guy. The OTC, what is that? It's ahead of the curve, which is an achievement you get for doing heroic on content. So unlike 14, you actually get an achievement for doing things when it's on content. There's also another bonus store over there. Let's go back. But finishing that last night means that we're basically done with raiding until essentially the next expansion. Log?
One of my corpses was still functioning. It attacked me and I killed myself. I need to believe it was nothing different than the other hostiles I dispatched, but was it? Or was it another version of me just trying to escape?
Thought we were talking about 14. No, we were talking about WoW Raid. Secret. Whoop. Yeah, right now the only, like, raiding that I do in any MMO right now is technically a little bit of WoW. Like I said, we're basically done until the next expansion. We've done what we wanted to do. Honestly, that would have been a little bit better, but, you know. Used to Helldivers when I open the map, we don't just pause the fucking game. Very jarring. Ow. I literally just tried to hit a stim. Help the muscle memory. Overload disabled. That's mildly annoying. Here's my question. If it's disabled, is it just fucking gone? Okay, no, it just hard forces you to ignore it. Okay. funny. If I can hit them. Not that it particularly matters because we're not really going to finish this run anyway. Just looking for the cipher. There it is. We can get the fuck out of here. Oh wait, no, we can't wait. Oh no, because this is the first area. I got it confused with the other one. So I need 2 more here. We need more in the desert still? Yes, we fucking do. Holy. Okay, now this run matters a little bit more. Much as I would like to take that, I'd rather get this leveled up. Get it done so I don't have to think about it anymore. See what we got. Eh. I just realized we need to go back to the beginning. I don't think I used the free like new item thing. Did that clip him? It did. A little annoying to get to up there. I don't know if we can get to that. Or can we? Oh. heal down here? Somewhere? Under this? Yeah. What's the sword thing for this? I think it's just a treasure room. Yeah. Let's see a cipher in there. There's the old house again. We can't do anything with now. You have to go to D&D. Okay. Hope you have fun. Hope you have a good session. Buy that to go open the door. As well. Crave better gun. Oh, I need something better. Another secret room. Better gun, please. Basically the same thing, higher level. I think shattering is they explode on impact. I'll take the pistol. That's also pretty good. More malignant items. Don't really care about. Surprised we haven't found the boss door yet. Kind of assume we would have found that by now. Muscle memory for reload timings has not come back yet, and I am suffering. Before I move on, check my notes again. think, yeah, there is one more thing in this area we need to get, but we haven't run to that room yet. It's one of the time puzzle rooms. Okay. I was about to say, this is the most empty room I've ever seen one of these. Yeah, I'll take that. Kinetic field, I don't really care about. I think we can use it again. Sure can. Where are the enemies? In these rooms, it's not always guaranteed that there'll be enemies in it. Just depends, it's completely random. Like that. Can use his weapon harvester on the grenade launcher that I left out here. See what we get out of it. Challenge room. Certainly doable. I'd like to find at least one more cipher before we get out of here, but... Holy shit! Fucking turret jump scare. on statue, please. Ooh, we could finally get 4th shard if we wanted. Tempting. Hey, Angel. Retarget. How goes? It's going. We're looking for some stuff. Found one of them. Need to find a couple more, though. I don't know if you saw my tweet or my post on Discord, but the Helldiver servers are literally exploding. They are on fire. Yeah. It'd be that way. There was an attempt. Oh, goody. I think I hit the top of the stairs with that. Oh, hi. Yeah, it's a little rough. But it do kind of just be that way sometimes. What did they say in the Helldivers Discord? Servers are shitting right now, basically, yeah. Leverage 2 seems like hella fun. You'll pick it up at some point. Most of you get a bit of free time. When do you think it'd still be worth it? You only play a bit here and there. I'm mostly worried about missing out on a bunch of stuff. Can't play regularly. You cannot miss out on stuff other than, like, I guess the event rewards, like the major order stuff. But like all of the battle passes and things like that never go away. And you can also get them for free with the in-game currency by just playing the game. They are permanent and do not go away. Like I said, like the only thing you would miss out on is like maybe the daily stuff, but like they just reset every day anyway, and then the major orders. But the major orders don't matter as much right now because, as far as I know, all of the rewards are usually just requisition slips, which you just get shit tons of anyway, so... It's not like you'd be missing out on much. The only issue right now is, like we were just talking about, that the servers are literally exploding because there's too many people. Yeah, you don't have to worry about missing out on anything. Like I said, all the battle passes are permanent and you can get them all for free. You just have to play the game, that's it. Yeah, the way they have their model set up for Helldivers 2 is great. Like, it's very, very good. Money! Look at all that money. I'm pretty sure we have nothing to spend it on because most of the fabricators that we found, I don't want anything out of them. Ask and you shall receive. These are both okay. It's kind of hoping for weapon damage, but times will just be that way. Ask and you shall receive. I... Alright. Fair enough. Streamer client! So stupid. I mean, my luck in this game for items is usually pretty good. Other than in the tower, because that kind of gets a little fucky. We have 45% protection right now. Jesus Christ. Okay, I think I need to check that previous room. My tower luck is usually like pretty good, and then we find like the worst luck possible, and like basically just kills the run. UPC is on working this far. Nice. Oh, it's alt fire stimulant. Okay. Got confused there for a second. Can finally buy stratagems. Nice. I think what's so cool about the stratagem system is that like all of them kind of serve their own little purpose. They all feel like useful to use. Some I prefer more than others, but you know. But most of my loadouts are usually like, I would like to remove all of the big things, please. Which I really enjoy about the game. Alright, we only got one cipher. I'm not gonna lie, kind of feels bad. Is the yellow laser door? It is. Let's go back to... we need to go back to the beginning. There's the gateway. Don't need to go through that yet. Might as well kill the boss while we're here. Again, unfortunately didn't get the room that we need for the other unlock. We have not seen that room once since we got it in the very first run. And that was back when I had no idea what I was doing. Attaching or detaching parasites improves max integrity. Well, that would have been nice about 3 parasites ago. Game is hard lagging when trying to buy a weapon, yeah. Yeah, like I said, the servers are a little bit borked. A little bit goofed. As much as I want to play more Helldivers right now, I'm not going to try to force it, because I'm just going to make the situation worse for trying to get into the servers. Just play the waiting game, who cares? Game's not going anywhere. I really want to play Sea of Stars at some point. I have it, I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Hello, sir. Usually he starts off with the melee. No, I didn't do that. Let me tell you, turning on G-Sync for my monitors is crazy, man. It's insane how much I'm noticing differences for certain things, like going back to play this again before I had that on. Or before when I didn't have it. Adrenaline. No. Whatever will we do? He can't be defeated now. Die. That is a new relic. Vehicles generate 2 energy bolts that hit closest targets. Have cube. Pretty sure we've checked everything. I guess we go to the desert and keep hoping we find more ciphers again. Currently flying the Dune Ornithopter over the Grand Canyon Microsoft Flight Sim. Oh my god. You have an F-35 tailing you? Oh my god. I don't know if I could ever play Flight Sim myself, but watching people play it is satisfying sometimes. Now the eternal struggle of, can we find more ciphers in the goddamn desert? Usually it is the hardest thing to get. Your friend installed to turn on his Discord stream, and the only thing he did was find his house and crash a 747 into it. What the fuck? Holy shit, what the hell? I don't remember picking that up originally, but sure. That friend now works as an aviation manager. Oh my god. It's gotta be weird, like, seeing your own house in a game like that. Or, like, where your house would be, I guess. It's gotta be really trippy. Is it, like, accurate, too, or is it just, like, generic neighborhood-looking thing? It's accurate? That's fucking hilarious. And your apartment building, the map did it had your old car parked out front. Holy shit. That's kind of freaky, I'm not gonna lie. really funny though. All right, guys, on this stream of Microsoft Flight Simulator, we're going to fly to my house and casually dox yourself. Secret. Okay, that's fucking rude. That's just rude. I want that adrenaline anyway. They have all the tiny airstrips too, and for some reason the military hasn't ordered them to take off Area 51. It's probably fine. I can't imagine there's anything important there. Yeah. Stun those two? Sure. Look at all we can. This should just be a free artifact, I think. Or just a bunch of usable items. That's fine. Take that. Zero pulse, kinetic field, the energy pulse. Sure. Perhaps there is a cipher over here. Be kinda nice. That guy is fucking dead. traded there. Here's the turret. There's an item right here. Oh, Cypher! Only 5 more to go. I'm sure that won't take forever. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Chests over there. I don't remember if we checked it or not. Oh yeah, I wasn't like that. Nah. Save it. I think it's like 10 ether for a new item at the beginning of a run now, so... Oh, I'll just start stockpiling it again. Another cipher? Nope. Bunch of lasers. It's him, Mr. Spaghetti. Kind of assumed there would be another entrance over here. Shockstream 2. Another cipher. New for that either. Should have been it. I might go back and get that rifle once this pistol is done. don't feel like we need that. We're gonna get max health probably anyway. Usually get a lot of malfunctions, try to avoid them for the most part. Ooh, you know better. A for heal. Let's go get that rifle before I forget. I did not see what doors were in here. What do we got in here? We have an optional door. A whole bunch of resin around here, and by that I mean 3 of them are fucking malignant. Yeah. Actually, that's the damage one. Lucky. Where the button for this one is. There you are. Begins. We are racking up all of the healing. Calendar room. By that I mean easy XP. wondering if one of those is gonna show up. I'm waiting for it. Hey, friend. Large chamber 2. Nothing new on that. Might come back and get that poison weapon. Dreamlight chamber 2. Damage I see. Nope, it's proficiency, right? Yeah, both of these are fine. Fortunately, no cipher again. Hey, we got it. I'll take that too. Why not? That's fine. I see. Just a key in there. Kind of worth it. Kind of worth it. Later, Angel. Oh. Fucked up. Woo! Oh, did MDI start today? I'll have to watch that later. No. Way large amount of proficiency. Our proficiency rate's okay. So if we lost it, we could probably get it back fine. We also have a shitload of money, and I don't think it really matters. There's no cipher in here either. Yeah, I'll take this. Just in case I goof somehow and we die. Not malignant for once. Like new. Nothing new again. We're getting extremely unlucky with those. I think we failed like probably about 5 of those at this point in just the one run. Oh boy. Why did you spawn up there and then fall? I assumed it'd be one of the floating guys. Back with nuggies. Nice. I was actually going to ask if you remember where to get that one cutscene unlock. In case we need some help finding it. You know? Okay. We've actually found a few ciphers already, so that's good. It's just finding the last couple ones I know is going to be a little bit of a pain. There's one. There was a spoiled resin up there. I think. Your brain has decided to create a band name, Aches and the Pains. That's very clever. It took me a second to realize what you meant by that until I said it out loud. Ah, fuck. Who took the floor away? More health. Vertical Barrage 2. Might come back for that. Every time. Every time we find the healing thing first and then this one. Oh, goody. You mean I missed? Returnal Disc 2. Don't remember what that does. Each hit has a chance for rewarding extra adrenaline. Each hit? Or each kill? Because I'm pretty sure you only get adrenaline if you kill things, but... Interesting. Don't want to know because it may or may not expedite things. Probably yes, but I want to at least get the ciphers first. It's like the big thing that I want to get done. It's really not that bad. It's just we gotta get lucky. How we would actually get the cutscene, I have no idea. Yeah, I know it says hit. It's just weird wording. Because if it adds the ability to get adrenaline off of just hitting things, that's insanely good. Incredibly good. That means you can always get adrenaline back while fighting a boss. Should have been everything. We did get a good amount of ciphers, so I'm happy about that. Now, once we get to the Citadel, we have to hope that we get that one room. Hope that I don't goof trying to get to it. What's it called? I think it's called Adrenaline Disc or something. It's for the... Let's see. Gotta find the gun. Where is it? It's for the coil spine shredder. Yeah, it's Adrenaline Discs. Is one of two ways to during outside of kills. That's crazy. Yeah, there's Apex Fury. That's extremely good then. Holy damage. Like, getting that in the tower, especially during August, would be very, very strong. Alright, all your friends got Helldivers, so now you have to cave into peer pressure. It's good. Unfortunately, the servers are exploding, because there's too many people. Haha. You back no D&D today? Dang. You have it tomorrow? Nice. Ow. Ow. I say as it's doing like nothing to my health bar. Oh my god. Definitely need a better weapon. We're not really doing a whole lot of damage right now. They're basically fucking invincible though. Damn it. That is the first time I've ever jumped off that edge. Die. like a static sound in the background music. I don't know if I've ever heard it. Wait a minute. Oh, no, that was a tablet. I thought that was a cipher I ran past. I was like, it's happening. Okay, now we pray. Pray that we get the room we need. I think we could basically just speed run through this part. As long as we have a good gun for Nemesis, we'll be fine. I don't think we need another cipher here. No, we need one more. I lied. Very subtle kind of background fuzz as part of the alien ambience. I'll have to go back and listen to the music for that fight. Derelict Citadel. Let's see, I'm gonna take this shotgun because I don't really want to use the rocket launcher anymore. Phasing rounds too. Serrated projectiles. Oh, goody. That's early. Keep our eyes peeled for that last cipher. Hope we get it. Ooh, health. No, thank you. Sure. Something down there. See the green arrow on the minimap. I think some of like the weirdest layouts I've ever seen in some of these areas. Also, X's, I don't remember if I said this when I had come back from going to get food, but thank you for the gift subs earlier. You're still there and you can hear me. You gotta be close to like 3K by now. What the hell is this? 50 away, oh my god. key. Exorcist has some real, I will support you, this is a threat energy. Yeah. That is very real. You will take the gift subs and you will like them. Nothing new. Chamber again. Mega Rocket 2. The astronaut. Oh, I don't know if you saw this before, Exodus, but we did find one of these here, and it's the exact same spot before. And I think that's been following us the entire game, and I didn't notice it until the last stream. And that's the only one I've ever seen in the game. And I think if I turn around, he'll disappear. Yep. Hey, Dory. Did you miss? Not too much. Just trying to find ciphers still. Hoping we run into the funny little item unlock as well here. You brought a new pillow? Neat. We have another key. I was about to say it's probably just items or something. Healing. More healing. Cat. Yeah, he's walking around my chair right now. Yeah, it's Daxter. Anti-gravity projectiles 2. Explosive rot 2. Resistancy rate. Sure. Honestly, we could finish the phasing rounds 2 later. I guess we could come back for this. Let's just finish it. It's basically almost done. I can give him pets. Hold on. Giving him chin scratches. It's funny you say that because Jack has turned off my computer before. Back when I used to keep my PC on the floor, it would jump up on top of it to get to like see outside the window in my room. Back when I had my old desk, and yeah, he really liked to jump on top of my computer. It was very annoying. He only ever did it like one time where it actually turned it off, but that's why I keep my PC on my desk now, so I can't get to it. Because they never jump up here. What I want to do is I want to bring the cat tree into my room. Then maybe we can have cat cam. Also, whenever we get to play Helldivers again, I was going to bring this up earlier, but I just kind of forgot. I want to try a thing where we do the fully immersive experience, and I turn off the stream overlay for Helldivers. It's just pure war. We keep the chat, maybe. Perhaps. I'll have to figure out a place to put it. Let me go this way first. Or did we already open that? We didn't. I'm actually probably going to do that for when we play System Shock. We'll just keep it fully immersive experience like we did for Dead Space. Oh, I already have similar. I can't pick these up, can I? I can pick this one up. But then I take damage when picking up items. Fuck it. 8 billion heals anyway. Yeah, we could probably put it there. I think the chat's actually in the bottom right. I wonder if there's a way to hide it. I could actually make room for it. Protection? Question mark? No, that's repair. Okay. Malignant chest again. Womp womp. Breakable statue. With the money. Oh. Oh, it's so funny watching them blow up in midair. Getting a Pal Divers for the first time. Yeah, have fun with that. I would be amazed if you got in. You're really lucky. What's crazy too is that the dev team has been like basically doing a patch almost every day now at this point. Try to fix crashing and things like that. I mean, that might be a thing, yeah, if they're first time player. Whoops, I had to put in I'm not game support tag. Jesus Christ. I mean, he's probably got a bunch of random people going into his stream like, how are you playing the game? How did you get in? Because I imagine he's still playing. Like, he's actually in the game still. Which is crazy lucky for him. Question is, how many people does he have watching his stream right now because they can't get in the game? They just want to like absorb the content of the game. Over 1,000, yeah, that checks out. That's like exactly what happened with I think it was like Shadowbringers launch with me too, because there was a lot of people that couldn't get in, but I was still playing. That was like some of the highest viewer count I used to have for streaming. That's the room. That's the room. This is it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's the one up here. Yes. Data cube. Finally. I was looking at that fucking room and I was like, why does that look familiar? And then I saw the blue aura around it, like, this is it. This is the one. It's like, because we've seen this before without the blue, and it's not the same layout. Or something very similar to it. It has to be that one. Game really does not like this area. A lot of particle effects. Ow. Ow. should have been an instant kill, and I don't know why that wasn't. The orb. See, that one was an instant kill. Okay. Need to go into the challenge room. That's just how we get out of here. Oh, that fucking pillar just saved me from getting hit by that guy. Holy shit. That was awfully convenient. Splitting disc 2. You might be able to level that up before we get to the boss. Ooh, the coil though. Oh. The coil though, we get rid of that we don't need. We can get rid of this. We're basically at full health anyway. Oh, I thought that was a cipher on this wall. That would have been huge. Would have been fucking massive. We should have gotten everything by now. Still no cipher, fortunately. Another heal. Don't think Nemesis stands a chance at this point. It's not looking good for him. Floating, standing, what's the difference? Basically the same thing. Your Helldivers queue update still waiting, yeah. No, that's probably not gonna change. There's a reason I gave up like 2 hours ago. Welcome to the DMV. Please take your ticket. Your number will be called in 5 hours. I feel like this should be one-shotting them. This front line is painful. Are you doing PvP in 14? That sounds about right. Ow. Oh, that was another heal. I think that would have been a new record of holding 8 of them. Oh, we are not using that. We are not using that for Nemesis. Oh my god, I would hate everything doing that. That would be very painful. I'm hoping whatever is in front of the boss is better than what we have. What does this unlock for us? Is the dismantler? I don't remember what that does. What does it do? I don't remember. This is an explosion that eliminates minor hostiles in an area and damages larger ones. I also did not find the last cipher, which kind of feels bad, not gonna lie. Well, what does splitting disc do again? I should split the projectile into 2 additional projectiles. I don't think that works the way I think it does. So if we hit Nemesis, it wouldn't split and hit him again. Just take the pistol. I have no idea which one, but all I know is that it's in the Citadel somewhere. I don't think there's any, like, specific number. They're all just kind of, like, there. Like, it's entirely possible that whatever cipher we're missing is just in a room somewhere that we haven't found. Pretty sure even the burst fire can't hit from here. Yeah, pistol just can't reach. We did the thing again. Yippee! All in all, not too bad. I already know that last cipher here's gonna be a bitch. The forbidden pencil sharpener.
Astra received my signal. Then... that's it. White Shadow. You were how I escape.
Helldivers 2 Twitter already sent out a thing like an hour ago, like, despite all of our best efforts to increase server capacity, we still can't can't keep up. Oh, that's so funny. Actually insane. Alrighty. Dash generates an energy blast at the endpoint. Interesting. Still missing 1, 2, 3 consumables. 4 artifacts. Where's my pin? Okay. Well, these are, I think these are legible now. Yeah. I think it was the last 2. Last 3. Well, it was not our intention. We spoke, but they did not hear. We approached with offerings, but they stepped back and pulled us with them. After that, they shut us out and the war began. The decision was our own making. We heard the calling from Citadel. Heard the call from Citadel faintly, but the connection was no more. They fell where they stood, leaving us alone. This last goddamn one. One more cipher in this area, in this half. 1 in the tower, 1 in the Citadel, 3 in the desert, 2 in the starter area. Exorcist, do you know exactly the thing I need to do to get that other cutscene? Can you go ahead and deem it to me? Let me also check the ship logs. I think we have all of them now. There's a couple we were missing. That's weird. Has that always been there? We are missing a ship log still. Need to do a tower run of a certain floor. Oh god. Oh boy. Harvest God Bereft. Life, prosperity, freedom. Demeter's cry of release, unbridled, bestowed upon the world. Her celebration at the loss of Persephone, the child taken from her, sent to Hades not one day too soon. Her role and her purpose abruptly restored. Demeter was mother no more. Cry of release became a cry of delight. She understood that then that she could become something more than mother. Persephone's endless choking need had transformed Demeter from mighty god to vessel to servant to slave. Without her child, she was a woman anew. Joyful cry next became a one of awestruck triumph. Its shining chance to become something else, to soar, to be not mother but Demeter once more. Then finally a cry of conquest, knowing that she could achieve anything now. That sacred duty can simply be abandoned. Life, prosperity, freedom. The release of Demeter unburdened from hated purpose. She would not reclaim her child from Hades' grasp, no, and so would lose her own shackles. Be locked no more within the narrow cell of dutiful love, ascend and escape her eternal suffering. Let me see. Exorcist, do you know the exact floor number? We've been in there for a while now, but if it's anything past what we've been to, that's gonna take a lot. That's gonna take a lot. It's not? Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead and tell me. Like, I would need, like, the specific information to know what we need for it. Because if it's just getting to a certain floor that's doable... I believe it's the 4th phase right after the boss. So basically defeat Infinite August once. I'm assuming that's tied to after we've done the poppies. But for some reason we can get on the bed again? H3 room 20. Oh, this is new. Autopsy report. Okanagan County Coroner's Office address redacted. Autopsy report. Dissident Thea Vasos, age redacted, sex female, performed by redacted MD, case redacted, date redacted, time 8:36, performed by OCO, performed for OCCO. Cause of death, combined effects of redacted and redacted with traumatic encephalopathy. Manner of death redacted. The fuck is that? The brain condition? Thought to be linked to repeated head injuries and blows to the head. So basically, like, more or less killed with a blunt object, essentially. Something like that. Head slammed into something. No. Hold on, let me see. Means over time she was hit too many. Okay. So, like, something over the course of her life caused her to have, like, brain issues with because of this, right? Okay. Interesting. Because my assumption would have been this would have been like the fire that they brought up, but apparently not. Newspapers are gone.
Are you there, Mother?
Should have drowned, you should have drowned it, you should have drowned it out. Should have drowned. That's the same. You look like someone who gets into fights and gets hit in the head during it. Yeah, so like basically anyone that's, I guess what my immediate thoughts, like MMA fighting or like boxing. Something like that. Is this the same? Yes, this is the fire report. Other things gone. That's the same. The painting is still zoomed out. That's back for some reason. These are moved over here. Why did the letter move, or the news move over here? This was in the morgue before. That's weird. I don't know why that would move. Strange. I think this is the same. Yeah, that's the same. I think the idea is they want us to go into the room. Another thing. Physical therapy. No, we've read this too, and it moved again. This used to be on one of the little, not nightstand, but the little tables over there. Can't mess with the elevator. That's also the same, or at least one that we've seen before. Really didn't expect to come in here again.
Mother saved all her smiles for Helios. Now they can be together.
Oh. I see. That answers my question if she had killed her kid or not. Or if the kid passed away or something. Unmended, bound, restrained, allowed only to watch them. So free, but not seeing they are free. Not seeing that I watch, not seeing me at all. Each day my binds tighten, constricting, forbidding, punishing. Smallest of sins. I sought to soar, but instead I fell, and still I fall further, lower, deeper, to the place below all else. Let cold soil fill my throat and coat my eyes, so that I need watch no more.
Seeking release.
Yeah, that she always smiled at Helios, but now she can be with him, which implies that her son is also dead. Why are we allowed to go over here? Kind of assumed it would be the elevator. Was there an interact with the bed? I don't think there was. No. You only interact with that. Basically all the other things that we've already messed with. I don't think there's anything else we can do in here. Hmm. Yeah, I'm just double checking some things. That's so creepy, dude. Hmm. Yeah, not super subtle. I mean, the tower is literally called the Tower of, or Sisyphean Tower, or Tower of Sisyphus, or something like that. And nailing it on the head a little bit. Yeah, we might have to do that tower thing first. So go beat August, come back, I guess. Honestly, at this point, I'm kind of fine with trying to do this, get this last cutscene, and then maybe just looking up what the last cipher thing says, because... God, getting the last couple ones is gonna be a motherfucker. I'd rather just get it out of the way and look it up. And then once we finish that... probably go over my thought process of the plot so far. So I think this right here is the last one that we can't get unless we get all the ciphers. The orb. I should have been meaning to ask too. How's the stream quality been today? Been wondering if me setting up the whole G-Sync thing for my monitors has been fucking that up at all. It's good for you. Okay, cool. There's Skelskin. Woo! I was mostly curious because I was wondering if, like, me swapping to that could use up a lot more of my GPU and maybe mess something up for stream, but nope, it seems like it's fine. It's actually been fixing, it actually fixes kind of an annoyance that I've had that some games just don't look super smooth a lot of the time. A lot of the games that we've been playing, especially Helldivers and this, look way better than it did before for me. Our free artifact for the day. Will it be? Sure. Probably didn't need to buy that actually, but it's whatever. We're gonna go super far with this run anyway. Get the thing and get the fuck out. Holy damage. Creature. Oh. Never mind, he is dying. Anything we find now is going to beat this weapon. Seeking Flares 2 and Dreamland Chamber? Yeah, that's kind of nasty. The creature. Free health. Hey, Orion. Shit. See, I would be doing that if the servers weren't exploding right now. They are quite literally on fire. Portal Beam 2, Shrapnel, and Waves. I won't lie, that's kind of tempting, but I'm gonna pass. Yeah, we were playing earlier, but we, all of our games crashed. I was playing with a couple of friends of mine, and, yeah. Couldn't get back in, so fuck it. Seeking flares are not doing what they're intended to do. There we go. You can see them like flying out above him. Easy. Why does that game crash so much? There's been a lot of fixes that they've tried to do for dealing with the crashing. Some of them have helped, some of them have not, but the server thing is just the fact that like they just weren't prepared for it. Yeah, it's basically what Jexum said, is that they're effectively getting DDoSed right now from how many people are trying to play. It's like actually insane how popular that game is right now. New log.
Mother told me again and again that I was an insolent child. It wasn't until I too had a child, so stubborn and wild, that I heard her words spoken from my own mouth.
I see. Yeah, to put it into perspective, and I've talked about this like probably like 3 times already on this stream alone, but the first Helldivers, the peak player cap was like 6,000 people. Like the highest concurrent player count for that game was 6,000 something, and now it is at like 400,000 for the second game. So there's literally no way they would have been able to prepare for that. Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. I think on Steam alone, it's like almost over 300,000 people, I think. I think it's like 330,000 on just Steam. That's not counting PS5. And the most hilarious part about it is that there's like no signs of it stopping at all or slowing down. Like there's that many people that are playing the game. Henry, thank you for the 27-month reset. I won't lie that it's definitely sad that I can't play right now. Like, I really want to play the game, but there's no point in forcing it and just making the situation worse with the servers. Oh, I can imagine. I mean, the game's already beaten... Again, we talked about this earlier, too. It's gotten a higher concurrent player count than Halo Infinite, Starfield, and, what's another one? Can't remember the name of it right now. Oh, Destiny 2, yeah. My eyes.
I have covered every inch of my suit with skin from the tower.
Ew?
Irreversibly contaminated according to Scout regulations. What a joke. I am beautiful in this skin. I am worthy to ascend. I accept this torment, this suffering. As I climb, I become something greater than myself.
She's taking it very well. Flesh. Flesh. Well, that a lot of turrets. No, thank you. Turn those off. Okay, I was talking shit on Wide Mall, but man, that damage gain is crazy. You get up close. Finest damage, please. Your finest, even more damage, please. Fourth shard 2, that's kind of tempting. Proximity mine 2. Remaining shard, returning damage. Ovolite generator. I don't know if we would be able to hit 4th shard by the time we got to the boss, but I don't want to take it. We have a bunch of damage buffs anyway, so it should be okay. I need to play Octopath 2 still. I really like the first one. You dick. What are you doing all the way up there? See, I love turn-based game stuff. And the icing on the cake for, like, Octopath is the fact that the pixel art is so good. So good. And the music, woo! Some good shit. Is on the list of many games that needs to be played for stream. I could see that, yeah. I know a lot of people that didn't really like Octopath 1 because of there wasn't really a lot of like interconnected story stuff happening. Which I totally get. I understand that completely. Holy damage. Oh my god. He didn't stand a chance. And yes, we do need to play Cult of the Lamb still, again. For like the 3rd time. Protection we have? We have none. I don't know. It's mildly annoying. The protection is nice. Sure. Also didn't like wasting an hour visiting every town and try to figure a side quest out, only to find out you can't complete it for 2 more chapters. That's kind of valid, yeah. The cipher, the last one. We did it.
Inside, behind truth and agony. She who took, she who was taken. I sought to tear the empty promise away, to reclaim myself from her shadow. Reclamation, ascension, onwards. Upwards. Find the sun. Look no more over my shadow into the dark waters, into torment. Even in her madness, she... I felt it too.
Lee, that's not what I wanted to do. It's time for the boss. If that had 4th shard too, that'd be great. I would have probably picked that up. It's so tempting. No. Look at all them free obolites, though. More damage. Apparently a lot of this game has a heck of Greek mythos in it. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of Greek mythology stuff in this. Like a ton. Like a whole lot. Mochi. Sisyphus sounds Roman to you. You think that Greek mythology would be anywhere similar to Roman at all? That doesn't seem right. There's no way there's any sort of similarities between those two things. Unheard of. Original God, do not steal. Oh, that's really funny. That's fantastic. Now that we actually have, like, more buffs for this weapon, it feels a lot better. Also, let me double check what 2 does. This projectile, which grows more powerful at higher levels. Okay. So the 4th shot does more damage, I guess. I kind of assumed 4th shard 2 would just give us a 5th shot. It'd be really funny, but apparently not. That's fine. Negating disc 1, I think. Waves 3. Holy damage bonus. Got oscillator though. What does negating do? I think that removes projectiles. Yeah. When disc 2 is splitting, shattering. mean, I might as well take it just to upgrade it. It does pretty good damage. Another parasite. Ooh. Oh, that debuff on that, though, is fucking terrible. Oh, my God. Do I want to? I don't know if I want to. Ugh. Fuck it. It's the worst thing that happens. We die. I think it's like an extra second or two. It's enough to be annoying like this. Like it takes forever for me to melee again. Yeah, for the dodge it's really annoying, but we'll make do. We will simply kill everything before it becomes a problem. Generator 2. This laser setup is fucking garbage. Oh my God. Holy. I just one-shot him. What? I don't think I've ever been able to do that other than with an alt fire ability. That's crazy. That is an insane amount of damage. Holy damage! Oh my God, what is happening? Jesus Christ. Oh, I see the thing you sent me, Exorcist. Progress is being made. Why is there an enemy in here? How'd you get in here? Doomringer 2. Leech rounds 3, you say? Charging shot 2. Oh, hi. Hello, you're here to say that the Helldiver's login is still fucked? Yeah, yep. I am not surprised. I imagine it is probably worse than it was earlier right now because it's later and on a Saturday night. A lot of people trying to get on to play. The thing is too, like even if you manage to get on, the rewards are kind of fucked too because the servers don't know what to do once you finish a mission. Did the automatons DDoS us? We must strike back. Once they finally get it sorted out, it's gonna be so nice. Like once the servers are finally stable, they fix pretty much the rest of the crashing, it'll be a really good time. Ow. I don't think I ever noticed that all this stuff like undulates. Oh, there's eyes on it too. That's fun. Never noticed that before. Never got a good look at that. Oh yeah, the devs are definitely like working on it. They have been working essentially non-stop. A sippy. Die, you idiot. What's that? Oh, come on. Oh, that does come into the tower. Interesting. I was wondering if that would show up here. That's a new one. We haven't seen that in here yet. Did a surprising amount of damage to me. Oh, god damn it. Not used to being here for actual streams, so you keep trying to pause whenever you use that point for the computer. I do the same thing because I don't usually watch streams too often, at least not for very long periods of time. I usually lurk for a little bit on my friends' streams, but that's about it. I have definitely done that before. You're watching me live right now. Unless you're watching this on the bots, which is a little bit different. Starting to notice that extra dash timing. It's kind of feels bad.
I should go there again.
Yep, there it is. Okay. You can go back now. Yeah, we would have probably found this eventually anyway, with how far we can get into most of these runs, so it wasn't super hidden. Alright, I'm going to... I'm just gonna go into the next room and we're just gonna die. Oh, if it was phase 10, I would be crying. Oh my god. I would be in fucking agony. this really matters. Just pick this up. Oh no, I'm standing here not defending myself at all. Oh my god. And now I picked like the worst room to die in because these things are just gonna be fucking... just go to the next room. Definitely easier enemies to die with. Could also jump off a whole bunch, but that's still kind of annoying and tedious. And they give me a healing room. Oh my god. It's funny because this run actually would have probably been a really solid run too, but I don't really care that much. Crave death. Ow. Dead. This game's kind of hard. I don't know what happened. Rip flawless. This isn't Destiny. Poor Very. She just sends me a message that she got a repeat of 5-star in Star Rail and she wants a specific character from the standard banner. She can't get him. Alright, let's find out what this gets us. What do you mean ill Star Rail? I love Star Rail. It was a great game. That changed again. I would argue that the gameplay loop is not too bad. I like the endgame a lot, actually. Like, a lot more than Genshin, oh my god. Yeah, Simulated Universe is really fun. So is Pure Fiction and Memory of Chaos. There it is. There it is. I don't think anything is new. I mean, that's kind of fair. Like, if you don't like the RNG of, like, trace materials or relics, then you're not gonna enjoy the game. But that's just how it is. Alright, let's find out.
I know you're here. Show me then. What do you want me to see? Is this all I get? Just an empty space where she should be. A moment of respite, at least. A break in the cycle. No pain here. This was earned.
Hmm. I'm not gonna lie, I expected a little bit more to that cutscene, but sure, I guess. Hmm. Just a moment of peace in the infinite cycle. That should have been the last achievement, yeah. Assuming Act 4, probably. No? Moment of peace. The last cutscene from what you know. What are the last two achievements, then? One of these was... No, actually, this one's probably all the ciphers, because it's next to this one. So this is probably all ciphers unlocked. I don't know what that one is. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Could be. Could be all achievements. Let me open Epic Game Store. Where is it? I don't think I can look at it while the game's open. Let's see. How many logs are we missing? Missing one. 2 logs. We're missing 2 whole logs. Are you kidding me? Let me see. I'm gonna look up what this says. Yeah, you can go ahead and send me the list of achievements. I literally found the fucking glyphs on the wiki, but it doesn't show what the last one says. God damn it. Are these in order? That's the better question. I think they might be. They are not. Actually, no, they are in order. This one is returned by an artifact? Oh, you know what it is? It's probably dying while holding, like, the, one of the, like, the astronaut or whatever the other item is. I can't remember the name of it right now. Yeah, it's because I literally never die. Oopsie. There is one missing on here. Oh, no, it's... Okay, yeah. This one is collect all main achievements. So if I were to die with an artifact on, we would have everything. I think those are the last two. So other than that, we've done basically everything. Other than getting the last few ciphers, which I'm gonna be honest, at this point, I'm kind of burnt out. I'm trying to find them. We are missing like a couple artifacts too, and I think like a couple consumables, but that's just even more runs. We can't go back. It's funny because I made it harder on myself because I never died. Or well, didn't die a lot, I should say. Well, no, technically never died in the main game still. I think in the main two halves of the run, I've never actually died. I've only ever died in the tower. We are still missing a ship log, and I have no fucking clue where that is. Because most of them should have been in the tower. Unless we just got it now from doing that last thing. No, we still don't have this. Let me see if I can find it on the wiki. Oh, that's problematic. I see. I have to unlock it by doing co-op. So that's not happening. I think it is ship log 19. It's 18. Yeah. This is 18. So 19 is... Let's see. There's two variations? What the fuck? Hold up. They have different versions depending on what area I'm reading them in? Are you kidding me? Holy... I'm pretty sure we've read all of them in this version of the ship, right? On the second half. Let me find... I'm going to read the second variant of log 19. Protocol unexpected encounter with doppelganger. Nullify, initiate assimilation procedure. Refine? Create entry point in cranial structure. Subsume. Insert appendage designation. Fingers into neural tissue. Ingest. That's lovely. Atonement protocol. Activate emergency broadcast beacon and await cellular decomposition. Fun. Love that. The pencil sharpener. What variant one of log 19? I was about to read that one in a second. Yep, they're all different. Holy shit, you gotta be kidding me. Holy. The first variant of log 19. Protocol unexpected encounter with another Astra operative. Identify, request personal identification codes and cross-reference with Astra personal database. Corroborate. Perform full biometric scanning to confirm identity. Interrogate. Initiate the ambient interrogation procedure 14.7b to ascertain the nature of the operative's mission. Failsafe protocol in the event of identity confirmation failure. Do not assist unknown operative under any circumstances. You never technically ran into like another version of ourselves that wasn't already dead. Broadcast DSE Origo RA 14 hours 50 minutes 0 seconds. DEC or deck plus 46 degrees something. Warning, communication block. Intrusion detected. Celine Vassos, you are hereby ordered to return abort current Fisher 265I Atropos and its scout ship designation Helios. Not been further planetary study required prior to exploration. Your immediate, including acknowledgement in immediate and permanent, whereas neglecting despite previous willful and blatant is not. The white shadow signal. Hold on one sec. Okay, forced start override, log opened. Emily Sanser has started conversation. Celine Vassos has joined. Cecilia Cara Scott has joined. Something major happened. Is this another emergency drill? I'm still in maintenance. A bunch of corrupted text. Do you see the white shadow? Or is this coming from the void we're crossing? Has 0 galaxies. Remember when we were diverted? I think that was the reason. Definitely explains why the upper echelon was so evasive. The clear message. Maybe it's a distress signal. We have to go. Atropos has been marked. Approach forbidden. We wait for clearance. I know this. I've heard this before. It's hard to explain. You know this message. What do you mean? Celine? Protocol and Regulations Scout Division. Astra Protocol safety precautions. Conduct mission within safe practice guidelines to ensure maximum chance of survivability. Uninterrupted communication. Maintain constant contact with team or handler immediately prior to a mission until its completion. Freedom of choice. Achieve objectives through the best means possible. Altering mission plans as necessary due to conditions in the field. Scout regulations. Number 1, threat assessment. Identify and avoid dangers. Do it if necessary. 2, environment analysis. Identify safe areas and resources utilizing as needed. Information. 3, information retrieval. Survive at any cost to ensure successful data transmission. In times of crisis, evac protocol supersedes all other protocol and regulations currently in effect regardless of mission status or overseer directives. Yeah, I vaguely remember this one from the other side, and it's like the complete opposite shit. It's like, basically find a way to die. Yeah, literally. It's like, find a way to basically kill yourself as fast as possible. Celine Vassos personal file. Celine Vassos Astra survey. Primary role, reconnaissance scout. Proficiencies, first encounter, data analysis, field repair, weapons testing. Notes, psychological profile flagged heterochromia, trauma-induced. Current mission list: Jaeger 375, Olympic volcanic vents, FQ-212, fossilized gas giant, EH-652, Mons Timor, peak ascent, Arna 883, Aurora blasted plains, Ambrose 415 crater site, Kepler 138, petrified forest, flight over NL 604, Maelstrom, salvage of WB wreckage. Yeah, the variant 2 of that one is like no such employee found. Boss has encountered the channel. Cecilia Cara Scott is present. Status AFK. And Emily Sanser has joined. Automated response currently unavailable. Morning, Emily. I have a priority requisition order. I have time before CC returns and sends her batch. Go ahead. I've been assigned my own scout ship, and I'd like to have all items transferred from personal storage as soon as possible. I thought you had your promotion. I thought you said your promotion was pending evaluation. Has that been approved? Some of the items are fragile, so please have the technicians informed. Has the evaluation been approved? I'll be talking to Quartermaster about the rest. Emergency procedures. Contact mothership. Inform. Thing. Probably going to skim through most of this. Unless we find something really good. I think this was another one of those, like, the exact opposite, where it's, like, basically fuck everything or die, idiot type of thing. Yeah, I think this one was literally just one line where it can be worn virtually ad infinitum. Request denied. Good, given your psych evaluation, someone might consider this self-destructive behavior. I personally don't, nor would I stonewall you on this otherwise. But now the Origo has so drastically altered its course, there are too many unknowns about quite literally everything. The why of it all is above my pay grade. For now, my hands are unfortunately tied. Now, I haven't have you discussed this matter with anyone else, even socially. My concern is primarily team focused. It seems to be more qualified scouts with the usage clearance that I have. Check your commitment, conduct. This is from one of the logs, I think. Eligible proficiency draw upon standard deployment. In respect to your commitment, and I agree that your conduct has been admirable of late. Right now, I have to deny your request. It strikes me as ill-timed. Given the circumstances, and quite frankly, dangerous. Let's discuss this months ahead. I'm used to your assertiveness, but I hope you have more tact around everyone else. I'm, like, pretty sure this is from one of the logs, and it's during, like, a psych evaluation. Like her talking to a therapist or something. Filled with rapture, his soul yearned for freedom, space, vastness. Over him, to heavenly dome, full of quiet, shining stars, hung boundlessly. From the zenith to the horizon, the still, dim Milky Way stretched its double strand. Fyodor Dostoevsky. I think this might have been the other log that had to do with, like, the moon landing, maybe. It says passing the moon, but I'm not sure. It's interesting seeing her talk to other people, though, in these, right? Like, this is the first time we've seen something where she's, like, talking to other, like, employees of Astra, or she had like some level of coworkers. Oh no, this is definitely the moon thing. I think this is the same. Interesting that it's still there. This, I think, is the same. This, I think, is this one might be the same too. Actually, this one might be new. Once upon a time, there was a selfish child of a river god and nymph. We will call him Narcissus, for want of any kinder appellation. Almost everyone who saw him fell in love with him at first sight, proving something deep about the human condition, considering that he was not as beautiful as he thought he was. Now, whenever these would-be suitors approached him, he would whip his head to the side contemptuously. He was that kind of person. There's a major discretion that's supposed to be inserted here about Echo and Nemesis, but we'll ignore that and focus on the bastard himself. So then it follows that one day Narcissus came upon a magnificent waterfall of black blood. It oozed sexually ensopping rivulets, pulling in discarded blobs on the ground. Narcissus was entranced by the sight. He approached the waterfall, and lo, someone approached him like a mirror image from out of the same dark waters. He wrapped him in his arms. They made love. All the while they both suffocated. As he died, he saw visions of a massive crack in the ground and a hand he could never reach. The anguish was horribly wonderful. The end and good riddance. Great flood, and then when the war was finally won, the permanent closure of the gates of Tartarus echoed throughout the world, a sublime death knell. Silence descended. Zeus looked out to the pious mountains and the fertile plains and the pristine seas, and his heart was filled with disgust, for the taint of the Titans was still visible. Proud footprints in the dirt, scorch marks from their cooking fires, and a general stench in the air from all their sinful incenses. I will not be satisfied until the world is firmly ours, Zeus intoned to the assembled Olympians, warning the following information is classified by order of Astra Command Echelon. Thus, the antediluvian world was destroyed, cleansed of all evidence of the loathsome Titans. Destroying the last Titan, she let the pyre, the corpse of the last Titan, suddenly resurrected, only to witness his own immolation. Screamed piteously with the same sentence over and over. No one would listen. The lone mortal in attendance was moved to tears and asked the oracles if they would translate into an understandable tongue. After a heated argument amongst themselves, they finally agreed. The oracle bent down and the mortal's ear while the Titan was screaming and whispered, "We hold these truths to be self-evident." Yeah, okay, we've read this one too. I do remember that one. That one might be new. I think this one's a little bit different. I think these are like the three, the fates, the names from the book. I can't remember the name of right now, but that one I think might be new. Your hiring manager Since my time studying astrophysics, I've been captivated by the adventure and practical possibilities that a new age of exploration would bring. With every new advancement in technology, we behold new wonders that galvanize the imagination of the world. The universe I have found through my studies and postdoc career turn us all from passive observers into active participants in the discovery of the possible. When I undertake a new project, how do I push the boundaries of our current limitations, I thought. The perspective means that hypotheses I develop are always framed with future advancements in mind. This philosophy has successfully sustained my work from Pacific Science Center up until today at JPL. A strong adventurous focus leads me to believe if you're the same passion. I like to think that that is a positive feedback loop. My life has become science influencing life, influencing science. My great hope is that the loop will continue to magnify itself as I work and grow with the team at Astra. Respectfully yours, Celine Vasos. Okay. What did we learn through all of this? What is the final thought of this, I guess? To be honest, I'm still unsure. Like, starting from, I guess, the mom's life, we know for sure that she used to be basically like an Olympic swimmer, more or less. She was very good at that, and she also had a very strong interest in space and astronautics and stuff like that. But then, presumably, she, while I guess in college or something, she got pregnant and had Celine, right? That probably led her to kind of resenting her a bit because she took away, I guess, her chance at becoming what she wanted to be. That's my guess, at any rate, from like the other notes that we had found. And that's why she ended up neglecting her a lot. And we know in the cutscene with the car crash that she, you know, her daughter's talking to her, but she basically just fucking ignores her. And then car crash happens. That actually happens. She becomes paralyzed, and Celine survives fine. And then that probably causes her to resent her even more, right? And now Celine has to basically, like, grow up with her mom, who's now paralyzed, and already hated her to a point, you know what I mean? Eventually, Celine grows up. She finally moves out. Tries to become basically what her mom would have been, right? And let's see what would have happened between that. Then I think she probably, like, while she was trying to become, I guess, like, working for Astra, like, assuming Astra is actually real, she does get pregnant too and has a kid, which we know is Helios. And I'm pretty sure the reason she would have had it, I think she actually wanted to, right? It wasn't like what happened with her mom. I think she was trying to have the best intentions and, like, be basically what her mom wasn't to her, right? Which didn't go great. Because I think we found a log at one point where she was very excited about it, and she was talking to someone about what happened. We never really learned who her, I guess, husband or partner was or whatever. Helios is born, and then we basically repeat the cycle, right? Where she starts to resent him and effectively basically becomes her mom in a way. And then that's where things get a little fuzzy of where we go from there, right? Yeah, the grandma and the, like, Thea and Helios are, like, cool. She, we just saw in that one scene in the hospital where she says that she always smiled for Helios no matter what. Could have been jealousy, actually. That might have done it too. That that Thea was treating the son better than her. That could have also caused something like why she resented him more. Yeah, we do know that. That I don't know where that would have come from. Unless it was like after Celine had gotten older, she was like abusing her mother, but I'm not sure about that. I don't know. But that's where things get, again, messy, because it's like, I don't know. We still don't fully know what happened to Helios. It could have been the fire. Maybe. Maybe Celine finally fucking went crazy after taking too much medication or something, and she, like, set the fucking house on fire and killed her son, and then basically killed her mom. It could be, yeah. It's like, obviously all of this, everything here is just nothing. None of this is real. Because, like, again, my current thought is, it's definitely tied with the fire, right? I think she finally, like, lost it, and then something happened. I mean, that's the thing, though, right? Like, I can't explain how any of this is actually happening. It doesn't make sense, because we found too much evidence that, like, this wouldn't have happened, because we know that there is the application that got denied, which would have presumably been hers, which means that she never would have been never would have become an astronaut. And the reason I think all of this is fake, some sort of, like, either drug hallucination coma thing, or basically her own form of purgatory, is because we've also found the book in the house that's, like, vaguely similar to this in some way, right? Because we know she read a lot of, like, sci-fi stuff and Greek mythology and all these other things, right? And there's a lot of that theming here in this place. And I think it's something that we talked about before, where it's basically her subconscious, like, making these things happen in some sort of, again, purgatory or coma state. You just don't understand where the loop starts, like, what makes her start in this loop. Did she get hurt and get into coma or something? I don't know. Because we already know, too, from, like, the whole drug thing, too, when we went into the house, it progressively got worse for how much, like, prescription medication was in the house, too. But it could also have been her mother's, right? It might not have just been hers. There's definitely a couple pieces missing, and I just don't know where we would get that information from. Unless it's entirely up to interpretation. Because, like, that is a good question. Like, where does the loop start? Like, why did this specifically happen? But again, it could be the imagination thing. Because we already know another thing, too, was there was a log that we found that was her talking to some sort of, like, psych evaluation person, like a therapist, something along those lines, right? And she was talking about, like, working with Astra or something like that. And the person talking to them was like, I'm very concerned about, like, what you're talking about. Like, you're not making sense. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think for sure, like, Helios is dead, but I'm not sure why. Or how. But overall, I think, since this is probably going to end up being the last stream of this, I think this was a very enjoyable experience. Like, figuring out the story and going through the game was really cool. See, I think Astra is real. Like, I think there is something... There's some space company, right, that exists that she applied for and got denied. Whether it's Astra or actual NASA or something, but it could have also been that Astra was like her form of like actually making it work, you know? It was like the company that she would have actually wanted to work for, you know? I think it's more like symbolic than anything else. Yeah. I'm just still not convinced that any of this whole planet is real at all. I just don't think it is. Definitely leaning on like the purgatory thing pretty hard. Again, I just don't know where we would get any more information for potentially finding anything out, because most of the extra data logs, like these, I think are from like the book, probably. Like, I think these extra parts of the log are actually from the book that we kept reading. Which, again, leads me to believe that none of this is real in the first place. Also, I don't know what the fuck we're missing here. Yeah. I might look into more, like, lore video stuff for this. Just to see what I could find. Oh yeah, it's hard to rationalize this place being real. It's just a little bit disappointing in my opinion that it's entirely her head, because it goes from a sci-fi setting with vague psychological horror aspects and just full psychological stuff. Which isn't bad, but kind of like the idea that the vaguely possible eldritch alien stuff actually being real and having a hand in Celine's fate. I mean, it is, like, it could still be possible, because there's a couple things that aren't also explained at all and I still don't understand, right? Like, let's say this is real, but I don't understand where the astronaut in the middle of the road thing comes from, right? And we know that, like, the car hit something. You can hear the fucking sound. And we got the other perspective in the other cutscene that they got hit, right? And then there's also the thing in the lake, which doesn't really make sense. Like, where the fuck did that come from? Unless that's also weirdly symbolic or something, but that I don't know. But my own personal working theory is that, like, this isn't real, but I think there's a theory where the alien in the lake is real and it haunts her, basically. That could fit in a little bit better. That it was real and that it, like, I guess has been following her for her whole life or something, but then I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah, that is definitely a part that isn't answered at all for me either. Like, why the astronaut there that causes the crash, but also, is that even there? Is it just a symbol? Is it just symbolic? I don't know. I would definitely like to see some other people's theories on this. It's really... I want to see if I can find something that fits in the pieces that makes sense to me. Unless the metaphor is that she's her mother's car crash, like the thing that ruined her life. I mean, I guess that could be it. It's fascinating nonetheless. This was a very, very cool game. Also, I definitely agree that, like, if it does end up, like, all of this is fake, that's definitely one of those things that feels kind of bad. You know, like when you're watching a movie or something and it's like, oh, it was all a dream. You know what I mean? It's like kind of makes it pointless, but it doesn't bother me as much because the way it would be ingrained for, like, the things we found is really fascinating. Like all the themes of, like, the Greek mythology and, like, similarities to things that she's found or experienced in her life, that type of stuff. I think it's really cool. Yeah, System Shock would be next, as like the next main thing. But I think for now we are officially done. With a total of 8 deaths. All of these I'm pretty sure are in the tower. And then... how many hours is that? Like... 40-something? 30-something? Math? 42 hours? Not bad. I think the database thing here is like every log finished probably, so all these would become squares eventually, but... System Shock is next after 3 more weeks of Helldivers. True. We are done. We obviously didn't finish getting all the rest of the weapon upgrades and stuff, but, you know... we didn't die a whole lot, so we didn't need to do a whole lot of runs. Other than gathering ciphers and things. Maybe we'll come back to this. Something for fun. Maybe for a challenge run of some kind, so see how much further we can make it through the tower, but... that's gonna take a lot of weapon grinding to get some better skills.